It is no longer news that the insecurity and corruption going in Nigeria is the apex of it all in Africa. As this video analyzes how Nigerian government and its elites has been trailing the country, analysts came online to break it down how Nigerian government and its stakeholders have been operating in this current administration. Nnamdi Kalu once many years ago, and now what is happening has reflected the real warning that Mazi Nnamdi Kalu gave Nigerians. Lot of Nigerian analysts, activists are out to sensitize Nigerian youth and the general populace of what is going on. This is Naija Voice, where we give voice to the unheard. Here are video footage of their own opinion, how they analyze the insecurity going in Nigeria. Don't forget to share.
Welcome back to the channel. He warned us, he cried out, he was mocked. But today, everything Mazi Nnamdi Kalu said is happening one by one. Just like prophecy, the Nigeria election, the Fulani takeover, the silence of the Southeast leaders. He saw it all before anyone else, but now the truth is too loud to ignore.
That I warned the zoo many years ago, if you don't allow we Biafrans to go, that zoological republic called Nigeria will be a worse place than Somalia, and today it is happening. And if you have not applied for your Somalian visa, please try and do so. Should I say Somali visa? Try and do so as quickly as possible, because the zoo is on the path of destruction, and there is nothing man can do to reverse it. Mark today's date.
INEC chairman Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, and your gang of electoral bandits. Your peace will only come when we confess and tell Nigerians the thing will happen for 2023. Until we, the victims of the criminality and injustice, where we do 2023, until we find justice, una no go rest. Nigerians, I beg you, pay attention. Make all of una they follow waiting they go on. A lot of distractions they this country. That is the plan, so that people will not pay attention to the most important thing. They won't rig 2027 election. They won't consolidate on the criminality will take place for 2023, because we have failed to hold the people who do them accountable. Make I just tell una the simple truth. This electoral reform with compulsory transmission of results electronically, they no one do them. National Assembly no one do them, both House and Senate. The only thing where we bring that kind of electoral reform now, electoral revolution. Nigerians must get ready to protest and occupy National Assembly to demand that electoral reform with compulsory electronic transmission of results, because they no one do them. But even if they do them, elections are be electoral reform with good laws are only as good as the people will go implement them. The criminality where currently they go on for INEC, it require the attention of everybody. But opposition keep quiet. ADC, nobody they talk. I don't they shout since, but everybody just they go on. But Mahmoud, me I no go leave this issue of election, because the next INEC chairman where they come go worse past you, and we must send a memo to him through you, because you cannot do what you did in 2023 and go just like that.
Welcome to Naija Voice Television, where we give voice to the unheard.
Mahmoud, you talk said that there was a glitch in 2023. Make una listen, no. You said there was a glitch, and that is why they no transmit presidential election results live. Professor Mahmoud, if there was a glitch, who are the companies where you give the contract to build the IRF server and we're supposed to host the domain? Waiting happened to those companies since there was a glitch. Professor Mahmoud, who are the contractors working with INEC? Waiting be the criteria where they take give them those contracts. What exactly have they been doing? How much have been spent, and who have been holding them accountable? Professor Mahmoud, we need to know these companies. Who is Share Trade Consolidated Integrated Limited Nigeria? Now them be the mother company of Share Trade Data Network Solutions Limited. They do this issue of e-transmission as far back as even 2018-2019 Ekiti election. Now them do IRF server, be no be them do them. As they not deliver, are they still your contractors? What of INIT? Tennessee, Crow Farm, and many other companies where some with who are the persons who own those companies, and as they not deliver, what have been done to them? Are they still not the contractors we will want use even as they move forward into 2027? Ori buruku lenshe INEC oshi lenshe. Una think say Nigerians, all of us are stupid people, we are dumb. Me, I'm not a part of that gullible Nigeria. We must hold you to account, Professor Mahmoud. If you say there was a glitch, what exactly happened? Where they say the time where they suggest before the election say they should use the banking network, make una sign MOU with bank so that they can host the domain since their own network is more secure. Why did you disagree to the use of that banking network? When una know say this beavers machine, their function equipments of criminality, a lot of them are being compromised, yet you went ahead to say they should be the contract to these people. Even when they failed to deliver, nothing was done. Even when you, Mahmoud, you sabi say that you have the powers from the Electoral Act to be able to sit down and review the outcome of election. After that election, did you meet with CSO? Was there any standing order for you to tell them that you were not discussing the 2023 election? What is going on in the INEC IT department? Where Engineer Chidi, one of the head of the INEC department, we've been done there for years, what does he know about the IT department and everything will happen till 2023? Nigerians are not fools, so Nigerians make una shine on our eye. Mahmoud, you cannot claim to be ignorant of what happened, because 2021 now you set up paper presentation, position paper 1, electronic transmission of result by you. It was signed by yourself, Mahmoud Yakubu. I go post them there. You stated clearly that the purpose of electronic transmission of result was for 3 things: for trust, for efficiency, and for safety. Trust, efficiency, and safety, Professor Mahmoud. And you stated in this document that you had already test run this e-transmission for a decade. That is more than 10 years coming. But yet, on the day of implementation, there was a glitch. Nigerians, who are the contractors with INEC? Who they handle the logistics? Shebina NURTW, who be the president of NURTW? Kudu Swing or Shileshe INEC? Professor Mahmoud, you must tell us what have been done to these companies that failed to deliver from 2020.
Welcome to Niger Voice Television, where we give voice to the unheard.
The prophecy voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kalu. Mazi Nnamdi Kalu is not just a freedom fighter, he is a prophet voice in Nigerian modern history. Years ago, before any politician dared to speak, Kalu was already warning. They will use the election to deceive you, but their true mission is to conquer and enslave. He predicted, he said, the rigging of elections across this country, the Northern Fulani elites using democracy as a smokescreen, a secret plan to militarize the South using X-Men and Boko Haram. And today, every single one is now reality. Evidence what Kalu said about Nigeria's elections in his live radio Biafra broadcast between 2015 and 2020. Kalu clearly stated Nigeria is not a democracy, it is a Fulani control system where your vote means nothing. Let's break it down. 2015, he said Buhari was brought in by Fulani cabals for a long time plan. 2019, he warned the world that the same cabals will bring in a puppet even if Buhari dies. He said Tinubu would be used and dumped because the real power lies in the hands of Fulani. Was he wrong? Tinubu was declared winner under highly controversial. Even within APC, northern politicians have refused to support him. The Fulani agenda, what Kalu won for years, Mazi Nnamdi Kalu shouted from the rooftops, the Fulani don't want power to rotate, they want to conquer. He gave the warning that Fulani X-Men were not ordinary cattle rearers. They were trained militaries used to invade lands, dominate communities. They were entering southern Nigeria with the help of compromised politicians. Fast forward to today, Benue, Plateau and South Kaduna are under their problem.
Welcome to Niger Voice Television, where we give voice to the unheard.
Communities in Enugu, Ebonyi and Anambra have reported Fulani attacks. In 2024, multiple security reports show that terrorist sleeper cells have been discovered across the southeast and south-south. Is this still a coincidence? Politicians ignore him. Now they regret when Kanu won about rigged elections and Fulani expansion. Many politicians laugh. Peter Obi said elections were rigged and the judiciary failed Nigerians. Autumn, former Benue governor, said, "Now I believe what Nnamdi Kalu said." Even Senator Abriba admitted that the system is deeply rigged. They mock the prophet, but now the court is warning. Kanu's prediction about the southeast politicians. Another major prophecy. Your Igbo leaders will sell you. They will keep quiet even as your land burns. And just look at today. No Igbo governor has taken strong action for Kanu's release. Southeast senators are divided and powerless. IPOB is being criminalized while Fulani bandits are being rehabilitated. This is exactly what Kanu said would happen. The Islamization warning, one of Kanu's most controversial but now evidently accurate warning was this: they want to Islamize Nigeria by force. They will first destroy your unity, then come with religion and weapons. Many dismiss it as hate speech, but the facts say otherwise. Nigeria joined the Islamic coalition against terrorists under Buhari without public debate. Sharia law is a growing stronger in northern Nigeria, even in states where non-Muslims live. Fulani militants often target Christian villages in the Middle Belt and southern Kaduna. These are not just bandits, they are part of an ideological war, exactly as Kanu described it. The North's long-time plan, Kanu won first. Kanu explained the Fulani strategy. They will support restructure on paper, but in secret they plan to hold all the power and resources. And look around today, 90% of Nigeria's security is headed by Northerners. The North still control NNPC pipelines. Even when oil is in the South, all major decisions still pass through Fulani links. Figures behind the scenes. This isn't democracy. This is control. The election is a lie. Kanu's final warning before arrest, before his illegal abduction in Kenya in 2021. Kanu gave one last election warning. Don't let them deceive you with another election. They will never let you win. He won IPOB to boycott elections in Biafra land, not because he didn't believe in freedom, but because he knew the system was programmed to fail. Today, votes don't count. INEC lacks transparency. The judiciary rubber stamps rigged result. Is this what we call democracy?
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to Naija Voice TV. Stay tuned for latest updates.